Hello, hello. Welcome to I messed that one already. Welcome to another episode of Awkward Moments with Jatsu. Hope you're having a lovely, wonderful Thursday. Hello, blur. Yeah, I messed that one up. I've been so anxious today, but it's fine. It's fine. We got this. We got this. My stream is struggling a little bit, but welcome in. Hello. I have a very special guest today, known as Steve, Calin, Leafshade. Say hello. Oh, did my stream cut out? Did everything break? I don't know what's going on. Steve-o?
Looks okay to me, I think. Hi.
Okay. Steven's sadly dead. No, don't die. I haven't even started stream yet. You can't die. But yes, we are playing Fear Bonding today, which is a visual novel, a BL visual novel, and it is a demon and yandere pairing. He's too service to talk. BL, yeah, Mia, it is a BL. Also, thank you guys for the first, second, and third redeem. Also, thank you for claiming your taiyaki snacks. And Baby Doll, thank you for the follow, and also thank you for the lurk. I don't want to scroll up on my chat because I know it's going to break. Everything's going to break. My computer's struggling. Let me prepare your Mia sus command chat. Oh my god, I forgot. You guys are going to sus command me so much today. I'm going to end up reaching halfway point. Okay, right, we're going to get started and hopefully things will stay working. I'm also going to turn off the music, actually. That will hopefully help. There we go. Oh, it's restarted. I live for BL, okay? That's fine. You've come to the right stream then, Mia. I'm hungry. Men kissing say but I don't know actually, Josh. I've not played this game. I've only played the demo, which only showed you a little bit of what happens in the game. Just don't put me in a BL. But Mia, I thought you wanted to live a BL life. No? No? I'm so hungry. In his apartment. There is sound, isn't there? Yeah, it's just very quiet. No? No? I grind my teeth as I listlessly stab my spoon into a bowl of yogurt, oats, and dried fruit. Another day, another meager human dish. Not even the fluff one. I don't use the word fluff, Berry. Sounds like this guy should claim the 1,000 kebabs. Which guy? Is there any other kind? What a boring meal. Oh, the oats and fruit. I mean, it's not that bad. It's healthy at least, right? Does it mean something else? Are you eating to hydrate? Thank you, Baby Doll. Thank you. Steve, hydrate too. And stretch.
Sure, I'll hydrate too.
Oh, also for your community's benefit, cup, eat, sleep.
No, I'm not doing cup eat sleep. It's not my stream. You can't cup eat sleep me here.
I can cup, eat, sleep you. I'm the host. I've asked you a question.
No.
Now answer.
Fine. Okay. In my cup there is J2O. I have J2O today.
Okay.
Eat. I actually had a kebab today, Josh. And sleep. I was
wow, you
early,
didn't share.
So I'm okay. I know. Yeah. Sorry, Josh.
Be nice, Jack. I'm always nice. Cup, eat, sleep as well. I have orange and pineapple squash as well as hot water, but I don't think I'll be drinking the hot water because it is bloody boiling hot today. I had rice and ribs, and my sleep is always terrible, so it's pointless in sharing what my sleep is like. Oh my god. Be nice or I'm going to chomp you. Mia says I have to be nice to you, Steve. Do I have to be nice to you?
I think you should be nice to me, yeah.
No. No. We could have kissed like Lady and the Tramp with the donut. Oh, it's you and Josh. Josh wants to kiss you, Steve.
That's okay.
We haven't even properly started the game yet, and he already wants to kiss you. Another day, another meager human dish. My body so badly craves some real food. I take a bite while my eyes wander to the TV in my small apartment. A chuckle escapes my lips as I watch a man scream for his life on the screen. If this was a real murder scene, his fear would be overwhelming my senses. Sweet, vicious, and potent enough to send me headlong into an electrifying high. I feel shivers down my spine just imagining it. Oops, I'm really drooling. Not good. This guy loves Live Leak. He feeds off of fear, which is why we're seeking someone who can give us that. I wipe my face with a tissue and sigh. This must be how humans feel when they watch a food commercial. My craving for fear intensifies again. Thankfully, it's time to head to work anyway. Hopefully we get to transport some terrified patients in the ambulance today. I hum and playfully spin my keyring around my finger as I leave. It doesn't take long before we get a call. Just 20 minutes after my shift began, I'm really heading to the scene with 2 co-workers. The youngest of us 3 is driving, while I write down the case info on the paper form. Japan is really the land of forms, isn't it? It'd be great if they at least gave us a laptop or tablet to type all the info in. Hey Witcher, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely, wonderful Thursday. I focus on the case at hand and go over what I know. A man called us because his girlfriend got hurt. Apparently she cut her own throat with a kitchen knife, but because he intervened, it isn't a deep cut. He's still worried and wants us to come, even more so because she also fell on her head during their fight. When asked why she cut herself, he mumbled something about her threatening him, but cut the call short when she started to yell. Strange. She threatened him? Why? What would make her so desperate? Maybe he tried to break up with her and she lost it. How did she fall on her head, though? What if it was him who... Nah, no use in guessing what happened. I grin as I imagine the fear at least one of them must be feeling. I can't wait to meet them. Knock, knock, knock. We're going to meet Steve's character in a minute. Excuse me, where's the ambulance you called? Mr. Arima? Kosuke Arima? It's you, Steve.
Me, okay. Oh my god, thank you for coming. Please, come in.
He's quite restless. Fear is also there, but this is... With my demonic eyes, I see fear taking shape around him. In his case, it's about an average size. The vicious ink-like liquid is turning into multiple arms reaching outward with a static noise-like pattern on them. Isn't this fear of abandonment? I suppress the urge to lick my lips. This guy is mainly worried about himself. I put on a neutral expression and follow the man into the apartment. His girlfriend insists on the couch holding a towel to her neck. Oh, how wonderful. An intense fear has taken hold of her. What jokes are you holding in, Barry? No jokes. No, you are allowed to joke, it's fine. It's like a cocoon enveloping her. It's slowly turning around her, moving like black glue and splitting into multiple arms that hug her form. She feels suffocated, with nowhere to run. Why she got her neck sliced? We're going to find out why she got her neck sliced. Nowhere to run. I bite my tongue lest I smell like a maniac at the sweet scent of fear. Oh my god. Sweet scent her fear is spreading. I subtly open my hand towards her and begin to suck the fear into my fingers. It tingles as it wanders through my veins into my beating heart. Ah, how sweet. As soon as I have enough to fill my stomach, I stop. Dag jokes, gimme. Oh dear. I stop. If I gave in right now, I'd be on a high and unable to do my job. I notice that Mr. Room has stepped closer, bringing my senses back.
She's still a bit out of it.
You mentioned she hit her head.
Yes, she fell when I tried to take the knife away.
Can you confirm that, madam? She slowly nods, but her eyes remain unfocused. My co-workers open up the folding wheelchair. She can still move, so the wheelchair is a better option than the stretcher. Keep applying pressure on the wound, Miss Shirashi. We will help you to the ambulance.
Can I come with you?
Yes. Miss Shirashi grabs my hand. Is there something you want to say, madam? She slowly shakes her head. I guess I'll keep seeing you afraid then, my honeycomb. I check her wound to make sure it's clean and not too deep. Then we guide her into the wheelchair. Mr. Arima, could you please bring some of her belongings with you to the ambulance?
Like her health insurance card?
So we're a paramedic then? We are. Yes, along with everything or anything else that could be helpful. On the way to the ambulance, I keep asking her questions to gauge her current state, but her unfocused stare and slow answers making my co-workers worry. At least she was able to confirm her full name, Yukiko Shirashi, as well as her date of birth. A demon paramedic? But it's perfect though, especially if the demon feeds on fear. A paramedic would be the perfect job. As we drive, I fill out the form with her personal info. Miss Shirashi is still in a daze, so I fill in the rest with Mr. Arima's help. And I start checking nearby hospitals for any open beds. After several minutes, we finally get a positive answer and make our way there. Mr. Arima's fully focused on his girlfriend, whose eyes stare fixedly at the ceiling. She won't even let him hold her hand when he tries to gently clasp it. You two just make me even more curious about what happened. Their fears start to overlap slightly, pushing and merging and separating again. How did it come to this? How did they create this wonderful fear? The car slows down as we near the hospital. But I don't want to leave them in the tasty paradise they've created. What a shame. After a long day at work, I'm back home. For the rest of the day and even now, I still think about that couple. Damn, I wanted to eat their fear again. It's been a long while since I've eaten something so delicious. There was so much fear that I could even feel my stomach for once. If I was around them more, especially the man, could I get to eat more often? I can't help but grin as I imagine feasting on the fear he causes. We transferred his girlfriend to the hospital without trouble. I imagine that she'll be staying there for now. Should I visit her? It could be a bit suspicious. There are privacy laws to contend with after all, but I don't mind taking a little risk for such fear. Maybe instead of visiting her directly, I could act like I'm visiting someone else, a made-up relative, and just happen to mistake her room for theirs. And if her boyfriend visits her while I'm there too, that would just be perfect. I survey my apartment to distract myself from my temptations and catch sight of my e-guitar. I should get to practicing for the upcoming jazz festival, or maybe there's a better distraction. They have lots. Their apartment's pretty simple. Time to practice. Do we even get? There's not much sound. Hang on. Can I do settings? Is the music too low? Aha, there we go. I should have checked this earlier, I'm sorry. Wait. Settings. It's a bit loud there. Up there. Okay. As I play a zone out, only focusing the game whenever I notice a mistake I have to correct. I like the feeling of drowning out the world as I focus on the music. Being on stage isn't a bad feeling either. I like looking down on people as they look up at me in adoration. I don't like being on stage. How about you, Steve?
I haven't been on stage for a long time. It's fine. It's okay.
It's scary.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
It's too scary. And it's just the right distance. They can't ask for more than me playing well for them. Shallow relationships are easier to handle. I've had my fair share of mishaps from misreading the mood in a social group, or because I was too caught up in someone's fear. Standing out as strange makes it hard to get close to those who are scared. We have another stretch. Okay, fine. You get a stretch. Yeah. Oh, and there's farting in the chat as well. Well, I don't think it's playing. Would you rather be on stage or on a pole? What are we doing with the pole, Josh? What are we doing with the pole? It used to give me a thrill, but likely just make me nervous now. Yeah, I mean, I used to So I used to have to play piano to perform, and no. I really hated it. Did it actually play the fart sound? Because I couldn't hear it. I've had my fair share of mishaps from misreading. Issue a poll, do whatever you want with it. I'm impaling my enemies on it. Can we impale Josh? Shall we impale Josh?
Oh, maybe.
Will you join me on impaling Josh, Steve?
Sure, yeah. I'm with you.
We can do... Oh, I don't know if chat will know what this is. We can do a spit roast.
Oh my god. Jansu just said spit roast on Twitch live.
You played the sound. Thank you for checking, Berry. There was a fart, right? Hi, Sophie. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely and wonderful first day. Oh, what? Don't worry, Mia. You're too innocent. Is that a BBQ thing? Yep, it is. It sure is a BBQ thing. Oh my god. I'll try not to be too sus. Oh dear. Standing out as strange makes it hard to get close to those who are scared. Exactly the opposite of what I want. Who could it be? Oh. Hinata's getting messages. I want to see you. I miss you, my dear Hinata. Maybe I should get Steve to read these.
You can read these if you like, yeah.
Yep, please.
I want to see you. I miss you, my dear Hinata. I want to touch those talented hands. Play for me, Hinata. I know you're playing for me.
This person's very attached. God, what a disgusting pig. Oh no. It must be the same lunatic from before. I've really blocked various numbers he's used and discussed the issue with my bandmates. He's using a lot of burner phones, so it's hard to locate him from the police. I started to get these messages right after one of our performances, and they mention my hands and guitar a lot, so I suspect it's an unhinged fan. I hope someone takes care of this trash one day. Man, now I don't want to practice anymore. I put away the guitar, turn off my phone, and set a separate alarm clock to wake me up tomorrow. Hinata's gone to the hospital. They're gonna visit. They're gonna visit. I really ended up here on my day off. I can hardly believe myself. But the fear tasted so good. I even went as far as posing as a friend to ask for her room number at the hospital counter. Ah, fuck it. I'm here already, so let's try to meet them. As I get closer to the door, I slow my pace. Now, what shall I say exactly once I'm in the room with her? Just when I try to think of how I can salvage my improvised plan, I hear a woman screaming. Just leave me alone. I won't make you do a woman's voice, Steve. Then I hear a familiar voice replying. I think that's you, Steve.
Babe, please. Yeah, I think that's me. Babe, please, hear me out, at least.
Hang on, spit roast in barbecue terms is put the meat on the stick and going through the entire body and slowly roasting it over fire. Oh, bless me. That's Kosuke Arima. You must be talking to Mr. Ashi. I push the sliding door slightly ajar so I can listen to their conversation better. No, my mind hasn't changed. Let's break up. My eyes widen as they fall silent, so when we visited them, she didn't threaten him because he wanted to break up. Instead, perhaps he wouldn't accept her wish to break up.
I beg you, please, don't do this to me.
I can hear him whimpering. I can't do this to you. What about what you did to me? All these weird presents of yours. Do you know how suffocating it is to be your partner? Get out, or I'll call the hospital staff.
But...
No but. You're insufferable. You always argue from your point of view, your own goddamn needs and insecurities, but you never consider how I feel. Do you even know how long it's been since I've met up with friends or family because of you?
But I did so much for you.
See, this is what I mean. You don't even get what you're doing. God, I pity your future partner. Now go. Tell him 6. Goski's been told. Oh dear. I hear footsteps approaching and move away just before Mr. Arima leaves the room, closing the door behind him. He looks embarrassed, angry, and scared. I grab onto him before I can even register my actions. His fear of abandonment looks even more spiky than before. This doesn't taste bad. He turns around to regard me with surprise, then puzzlement. But soon both give way to recognition.
Oh, the paramedic from before. Could you let go? I really need to go.
Wait. Come on, I can't just leave someone who went through such a brutal breakup alone. He grinds his teeth and looks away.
So you heard everything. Aren't you here because of your job? Or, I don't know, to visit someone?
My visit is already over, and I see you haven't slept well. Maybe you haven't eaten much since we last met.
I did not ask for your medical advice.
Oh, are they explaining what spit roast is to me in chat? Oh my god. Then think of it this way. Sometimes it's good to vent to a stranger, a neutral third party.
Aren't you just going to get annoyed and leave in the end?
He looks like a kicked puppy, but underneath that sweet expression, he has such ability to terrify people. Man, do I want to tame him for myself. Nah, I'm a good listener, and the drinks are on me. He sighs.
Maybe it's better to not be alone right now.
He gives me a sad smile and nods. Now that I can take a good look at his face, he's actually pretty handsome. Even better. He follows me dutifully as we leave the hospital. What a great first step to acquiring my new hunting dog. We enter an izakaya restaurant that offers grilled yakitori chicken skewers and other foods that go well with alcohol. It's a bit rowdy, but to me, it's a comfy place. He looks like he's plotting to eat me. Who is? Kosuke or Hinata, Josh? Other regulars are here too, like university students and men in suits who come here right after work or classes. The staff greets us as we enter and the smoky smell from the grill fills our noses. A waiter leads us to a table in the corner and we take our seats. As I open the menu, I notice Mr. Arima isn't even glancing at it. He's lost in a vague, broken stare. That must be why it was so easy to convince him to follow me. What do you want?
Just beer.
Drinking on an empty stomach should make him tipsier faster. I hope he's a talkative drunk. Never pick up demon twinks at hostel chat, even if you like how heavy it tastes. Well, Hinata's the demon. Kosuke is the yandere. He's normal human. I order a bowl of edamame for myself to snack on and beer for us both. As soon as it arrives, Mr. Arima grabs his glass. He downs a big gulp of his drink the moment we say cheers. He sighs in relief, looking a little refreshed.
That hit the spot.
I'm still scared of him already. Right? Nothing better than some beer after a hard day. After drinking some more, he finally seems ready to talk. By the way, is it okay if we speak casually with each other? It might make it easier for you to vent.
I guess.
Oh, look at that. He's already a little tipsy. You can call me Hinata. Is it alright if I call you Kosuke?
Yeah.
It's really cute with all the little, candy all dotted around him. Kinda cute how he responds so eagerly and innocently. I chuckle and rest my chin on my hand. So, Kosuke, I'm all ears. He sighs and pouts.
Yukiko, she said that she felt suffocated by me.
He rubs his eyes and groans.
Doesn't this just mean that I'm dedicated? We date. Dated, after all. Isn't it normal to want to spend all your time together as a couple? Our jobs already take up so much time, so...
I nod along as I munch... Hang on. I nod along as I munch on the edamame. Oh boy, but she was terrified. Not that I'm complaining, of course.
And not being able to meet her family and friends because of me. Was it really me? We all get busy with life as adults, so...
Why do you think she blamed you?
Maybe I did ask her a few times to prioritize us.
And how often did you ask?
Aren't you here to listen to my side?
Right. Go on then. At my urging, he lets it all out of his system. You didn't like it when others spent a lot of time with her. Mid-rant, he suddenly mentions how much he hated the 2 times she broke a promise. Then he slips into unfocused ramblings for a while. In short, he had made her the centre of his life and wanted her to do the same for him. While it sounds rough to date him from this conversation alone, I couldn't have imagined that his behaviour would push his ex so far that she would hurt herself. But after seeing their respective fears, it's pretty clear that he's not divulging all the details of his actions. Was her social circle scared of him? How delicious would their fear be? If she had asked him to hurt someone for her, would he have done it?
Why are you smiling while I'm in pain here?
Sounds like a super healthy relationship. The best kind, Sophie. It is the most healthiest of relationships. It's really not. It's very toxic. Oh, you're starting to slur and you had, 5 beers already? Damn. Time to go home.
No.
Why not? Aren't you tired?
I just don't want to be alone.
His fear of abandonment is rounder shaped than before. Maybe being drunk makes him less tense. But I still welcome this fear. You say psycho, I say lover boy. 5 beers and drunk, what a lightweight. To be honest, Josh, I could probably only handle 1 beer myself. And then I'm gone. I changed seats to sit next to him.
Huh?
Look at me. I'm here with you, aren't I?
Right.
He looks deep into my eyes. When I inch closer to him, he gets embarrassed and looks away. Goodness, Jadsi. I gotta train your tolerance. No training. I don't like the taste of alcohol anyway in general, so that's why I don't drink it very often. When I inch closer to him, he gets embarrassed and looks away. I chuckle as I playfully wrap my arm around his neck. Getting embarrassed now? How cute.
Look, it's just... You're kind of close.
But you didn't want to be alone, right? He sighs. I pat his back and stand up. I'll walk you home so you can have a bit more company, all right? He looks relieved and nods, following me to the counter where I pay our bill.
Wait, I can pay for myself.
Nah, don't worry. I told you drinks were on me. Making him feel indebted should make it easier to meet up again. Oh, Hinata's got a plan. Hinata's got a plan. As we leave the izakaya, his eyes scan me up and down. Why are you looking at me so intensely?
It's just the first time someone kind of escorts me, I guess. Wait, that came out, wrong. What I mean is...
Go on. He covers his flustered face with his hand.
What I mean is, this was nice.
Just kidnap him and keep him in a cage. He'll be scared plenty and you can eat all the time. I don't think Steve would like being locked in a cage.
That's very smart, Josh.
I don't think Steve would enjoy being locked in a cage. You're welcome. I suppress the urge to corner him. I want to erase Mr. Ashi from his head, but I need to take it slow. I don't want him to run away. Hey Jay, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely and wonderful Thursday. Thanks, I'm pretty smart. You are the smartest, Josh. How long will I need to wait until I can take her place? Is a romantic relationship the way to tame him after all? What's the best way to get to your place from here?
Huh? Why?
Does the cage come with head pats and treats? It depends on how good. How good Steve is. Maybe head pats. Relax, I'm just walking you to the station, or a taxi if that's what you prefer. He pouts and tries to explain how he'll go home, or how we get home, but he's too drunk to make much sense. I still remember clearly where his apartment is, so I call a taxi and get in with him. When the taxi sets off, he leans on my shoulder as his eyelids start to close. How defenseless. I pat his head, to which he responds by nuzzling even deeper into my neck. I can hear him whimpering, "Don't leave me." I'm conflicted. I feel lost like humans, and I've had my fair share of relationships, but being loving and caring to a suffocating degree just feels wrong to me. But on the other hand, I now have this potential hunting dog who's so scared to be left alone that even his own fear is enticing, let alone the fear he causes in others. How ironic. To survive, I need to eat fear, but because of it, I regularly get into dangerous situations just like this one. This huge dog had better be worth it. I pinch his cheek, which makes him groan, and slowly push my hand away. After a while, we arrive in front of his apartment building. When I see him staggering to the entrance, I sigh and lend him a shoulder as we walk towards his apartment door. He gets his keys out after a few attempts, and once we're inside, I sit him down on his couch. When I turn to leave, he grabs my hand. Goske, I'd like to get home too.
I still feel down. Can you hug me?
I push my hair out of my face and reluctantly smile at him as I open my arms. He immediately hugs me, and his nails slowly dig into my back. His sweet tone from before was gone. Now it's deeper and threatening.
Will you stay by my side? Will you be different from the others?
Oh, he's intense. I grind my teeth. Oh boy, he's strong. I might even be a little scared, but I instinctively feel a rush whenever I notice fear. It takes a lot of willpower to suppress the urge to provoke him. Yeah, I will, on some conditions. You a hug? Okay, this is why I don't like hugs. Oh, sorry, Steve.
Conditions.
Don't worry about it for now. He hugs me even tighter. Oof, please, can you let go for a moment? It hurts.
But you're gonna leave too, right?
How about we exchange numbers then? He lets go and looks at me with joy.
Really?
So simple. As if I would ever let you go, you crazy possessive dog. He obediently gives me his number and says mine, and smiles at me as I say goodbye. I just hope he remembers all this. With a spring in my step, I leave the building. My phone vibrates almost immediately. My elation vanishes when I notice it's not from Koske. Oh dear.
Who is he?
I whip my head around in search of them. Just where is this fucker? I quickly head to a well-lit street and call for a taxi as I walk, pretending to still be on the phone until it arrives. I wish I was physically stronger than a human, then at least I wouldn't have to worry about trash like him. I nibble on my fingernail in agitation until I'm finally back home. Minus girlfriend plus boyfriend, same day. Yeah, Koske's got game. Once I'm there, I immediately grab my e-guitar. I need to distract myself. Good. This is better. I feel calmer. Let's just sleep for today while that lasts. It's been a few days since we exchanged numbers. He always responds to my messages, but anytime I try to make the conversation a little flirtier, he sidesteps or ignores it. This is annoying. The breakup might have made him cautious about anything related to romance. Approaching him directly isn't working. Time to take another little risk. I still remember Miss Sarashi's address, so I've decided to accidentally bump into her on my day off. She should be out of the hospital by now. She was able to clearly articulate her words when she broke up with Kosuke, so her fall on the head shouldn't have left any long-term damage. I walk around the area for a few hours. I don't see her in the small supermarket nearby, nor waiting at a bus station. I hope she's not gone on vacation or something. After a while, my feet need a rest, so I look for a place to sit down. When I find a bench, I realise that there's another woman sitting there, lost in a fit of weak, trembling sobs. My luck must be impeccable. Are you alright? I offer the woman, who turns out to be Miss Sarashi, a pack of tissues. She first holds up her hand to decline my offer, but when she sees that I won't back down, she takes it and bows a little to thank me. After a few moments, she takes a deep breath. Looks like she's calmed down a bit. Do you remember me? I'm one of the paramedics who took you to the hospital. She studies my face with furrowed eyebrows, then lights up with recognition. Oh, right, I'm so sorry, but I don't think you mentioned your name. Hinata Kusamoto. If you don't want to, you don't have to answer, but why are you crying? Her gaze wanders to the ground as she clutches her arm, clearly uncomfortable. I know a nearby cafe where they serve good hot chocolate. That always cheers me up. How about we drink there, and if you want to, you can talk. Otherwise, just enjoy the hot chocolate. But do you know what state I found you in before? And today I find you crying. I'm just worried, Miss Sarashi, and I want to help. Venting to a stranger can be quite relieving, and after you have your drink, I'll leave you alone. No, that would be too... I guess that'd be too much. Then just wait here for a second, Miss Sarashi. Before I hear her answer, I look for a nearby vending machine and get a hot coffee can. I hope you can at least accept this. Oh, and I take out my business card and give it to her. You know, the state we found you in was quite something. I'm a little worried. If everything is alright between you and your partner, if you ever need more information for a difficult domestic situation like yours, call me and I can find you the right specialist to help you out. Was it that obvious? I think I pushed the right buttons. I just see a lot on the job, Miss Sarashi. It's all up to you if you want to accept. Alright, I guess going to a cafe is fine. There we go. Hinata's really doing all he can to find out more information about Kosuke. I bring her to the cafe where we order and sit down with our piping hot drinks. The steam rises as Miss Sarashi warms her hands on the mug. I wait for her to talk. Today I just couldn't stay home. Too many memories with him there. But when I was outside and took in the fresh air, I just broke down. And then you found me. She takes a sip, quivering slightly as she frowns with closed eyes. Hey monkey dogs, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely and wonderful Thursday. The day you met us, I'd had enough. It was a late wake-up call, but at least I realised it, I guess. He can be sweet and caring, but he is also a very jealous man, to the point it becomes hard to keep friends. And when you rely too much on one person, they can do a lot to you. I take in small pieces of her fear to snack on while I listen to her. The fear isn't as intense as on the day of the emergency call, but still delicious. I try to think of how I can lead the conversation towards Kosuke's triggers while still appearing caring. When do you think he started to change? Was there an event that set him off? She scratches her mug as she sorts through her memories. I think it started with small things. One time, he was angry that I asked someone else for advice instead of him, but he was sick at the time. I just wanted him to rest. Even when I told him that he continued to be angry and less responsive for 3 days. Maybe he felt threatened when he realised she didn't need him as much as he thought. It would make sense for someone with such an intense fear of abandonment as him. And then it felt like I had to ask for permission for everything, even when I wanted to go on a day trip with friends, a day trip with female friends of all things. I just felt stupid that I had to walk on eggshells all the time. At first I just wanted it to be peaceful between us. Only when my friends asked me how I'd been the last 2 months did I realise there was something wrong. In the past, I met them regularly for coffee or called them if I didn't have time, but I hadn't done that for a while, and then it just escalated. I lowered my voice to the point of hurting yourself. She bites her lip and nods. I try to maintain a worried expression, but it's a little difficult when I feel so elated from eating her fear. How's it now between you two? I actually broke up with him. I only had the courage while I was in the hospital. I always had my finger on the call button for the nurse, just in case. That's amazing, Mr. Ashi. How did he take it? I was surprised he didn't message me as much. He just sent me a few messages to say that I should send someone over to get my things. It feels like he's busy with something else, or his pride is hurt. I don't know. I fully expected him to give me hell. Maybe I'm distracting him from thinking about her. Good sign for me. Have you told your friends about this? It's hard. While I was going out with him, some of them said that he felt off. Others said he was very nice. I just can't bring myself to tell them the full extent of how he hurt me. I think we had a short training course on the job about domestic violence. What did they say we should do? Don't beat yourself up. This isn't your fault. Her face crumbles into tears. She silently cries as she takes the tissue I offer, her body shaking from her sobs. I think with that I've earned her trust. I wonder how he fell for her, but it doesn't look like I can ask her about that. But now at least I understand that he's jealous, possessive, and dislike anything that could imply that he is replaceable. I can work with that info. I'll wait for her to calm down, entertain her with a little small talk as we finish our drinks and say goodbye. Welcome home, Cesar. Now you can chill out and relax with us. Back at home, I'm all over the things Mr. Ashi said. While actually saw information, with Koski ignoring my flirtation attempts, this could take a while. This is so annoying. Is Steve away?
Oh. I'm here.
I wasn't
and I missed
sure.
you, apparently.
Do you now?
Mm-hmm. When will you finally be mine? Stop giving me the cold shoulder.
I'm sorry, I'm playing hard to get. I groan and almost throw my phone at the wall. I need to go outside and freshen up. I stare at the people walking by, sporting neutral, tired or happy faces as they walk with friends or family. I grind my teeth at them all until I spot a little boy staring at a big dog waiting patiently before him. The boy's parents try to encourage their son to pet it, but I can see his fear, teeth and vicious eyes surrounding him. I'll probably never see this kid again, so I decided to tease him by using one of my abilities, making someone do the one thing they fear or approach the thing that they're afraid of. I point my hand at him and my vision briefly shifts as a faint ring of gold encircles my pupils. The boy panics as his body moves on its own, approaching the dog. He screams while he pets it, and the parents and the dog owner hurriedly separate them. I laugh as I see the boy cry and the dog bark. That was a wonderful stress reliever. I walk slowly by them to eat some of his fear. I can use this ability only once per person, so I usually avoid resorting to it, but today I needed that. Is he still very quiet on my stream? During the last few weeks, I was able to change Kossier's mind about me. By making myself seem dedicated and accepting of his flaws, he's now open to my flirting and we've even gone on a few dates. I wonder when I can finally reap my harvest. Today at work, we were called to a house outside the city centre. An elderly woman fell and couldn't stand up on her own. Her neighbour was visiting her and called us. Now we're transporting her to a hospital, suspecting that she might have slipped a disc. As I fill out the form, I notice her last name is the same as Koskier's, Arima. I take a closer look at her facial features. Her eyes do seem to be similar to his, just maybe. I should distract her from the pain with some questions anyway. How are you feeling, Miss Arima? Oh, it does hurt, but I can manage until we arrive, young man. We will do our best. You have a nice voice. Could you keep talking? It's quite calming. I can, if that will help. When I heard your last name, I was actually reminded of someone I know. Is that so? I haven't met many others to carry the name Arima apart from relatives. Maybe you're actually related. His name is Kosuke Arima. Her eyes widen and then she chuckles, which makes her voice in pain, and she winces in pain. Oh, I guess laughing isn't good right now. Maybe you met my grandson then. What a small world. I was right. I can't believe it. I might actually be able to get better info on him. He's a little taller than me, works as a psychologist and has a dog named Daisy. I know someone like that. Who, says her? Who? She smiles warmly at me. Could you tell me how he is lately? That boy hasn't called or visited much. He's doing well, Miss Arima. He cooks for me sometimes, and it's wonderful to spend time with him. Sounds like you are good friends. Actually, could you do me a favour? I can try, madam. You see, when I talk to my son, as I mean Kosuke's father, he doesn't mention Kosuke much. I'm worried that they might be drifting apart. Her gaze softens. I love having Kosuke and his siblings over. They're my cute grandchildren after all. But I always felt like Kosuke was the clumsiest among them in communication his needs. I can't always be there to be the bridge between them, so I would feel much better if you could help him reach out to his parents. Every child needs their parents' support after all, even as adults. I fake an understanding smile, but I have a hard time following her reasoning. I was born in the middle of a battlefield hundreds of years ago, only guided by instincts and agonizing hunger for fear. My birth was probably closer to being manifested into existence. So I've never fully understood the bond between human parents and their children. I do logically understand that they care for their offspring to ensure their lineage survives, but all the emotional bonding is hard to follow. She's still looking at me. I guess she wants me to reassure her. This tall British guy with soothing deep voice, you might know him. His name is Stephen. Maybe. I might have heard of him before. I'll see what
He sounds suspicious.
Am I going to get scammed? Is that what you're telling me? This man doing a whole background check on his crush, the dead guys. Right. And the opportunities he's managed to come across as well is unbelievable. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, young man. I was with you and too tall. Oh, he's taller than me. After a while, we arrive at hospital and safely transfer her to the hospital staff. Let's see how Kosuke responds to this news after I'm done with work for today. Shocking, Stephen. 5'11" is tall. 5'11" is tall. Like I said, it's taller than me. It's late when I get back home. Kosuke's probably asleep, but I message him anyway. Hey, I just got home and thought of you. Also, I met someone you know. I put the phone on the table and get myself an after-work beer while I wait. The refreshing sound of the can opening and the foam rising as I pour it into a glass relaxes me. After a few sips, I get a message back.
Hey, handsome. Someone I know.
It was an elderly lady living outside the centre of the city with the same last name as you. She's probably your grandma. Her full name is Honoka Arima.
Oh, wow, that's her. How did you meet?
Her neighbour called my work. Your grandma fell and couldn't move well, so she got a check-up in the hospital. She was in a little pain, but could speak well, so I don't think it's too serious.
Wait, are you sure? This is a lot.
How tall is Jazzu? Jazzu's 5'4". I'm not very tall. She'll probably contact you or your parents soon. I told her I know someone with the same last name and we started talking. She's actually a little worried about you.
That's just how she usually is.
I want to ask him about his relationship with his parents. How should I do this? Will he just change the subject? It's a bit of a risk, but since he likes dedicated people... Your grandma's worried about you and your parent. Hang on, your grandma's worried that you and your parents aren't keeping in touch. Is everything all right? He doesn't reply as fast as before. I bite my nail as I hope that I haven't made a mistake in my approach.
My parents are very matter-of-fact. Casual conversations aren't easy.
Thank you, Sir, for the sub. Oh my god, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. You didn't have to, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. That sounds complicated, I think. Act like a compassionate human, Hinata. Your grandma really wanted you guys to meet up again. If that's difficult for you, I don't mind accompanying you to meet your parents.
I don't know.
I'm always here for you, Kosuke, and I'm pretty serious about us, so if you need support, you can count on me. There, this should sound like the dedicated and loyal person Kosuke wants.
You really are a blessing, Hinata. I need to think about this, but please know that this means a lot. I'm really happy we met.
I make a little fist pump into the air, perfect outcome, satisfied. I soon fall asleep. A fist pump, that's really cute. Kosuke calls me to his apartment on my next day off to talk to me in person about his parents. I think of a few encouraging and comforting words and even have a small tissue pack ready. I think that's all I need for this. I can't help but let my eyes wander to where Miss Arashi sat when we first met, with a bloody towel pressed to her neck as I tasted the most delicious fear I've ever eaten in my life. Kosuke guides me to the couch and, when we sit down, I lean into him, pushing the strand of hair behind his ear as I hum. Elated from the memory, Kosuke doesn't mind me touching him anymore. So, I'm here and all ears. Kosuke sighs and leans his forehead against mine.
I think it's the first time I'm opening up about this, but you've always shown that you care about me, so I think it's fine if it's with you.
He then takes my hand and nuzzles his cheek into it.
I'm the middle child of 3. My older brother graduated from the highly regarded University of Tokyo, while I graduated from Kyoto University. He was always a step ahead. While I don't think I'm doing bad as a psychologist, it always felt lacking to my parents. Even if they don't fully say it, I can feel it. My younger sister may not have graduated from the University of Tokyo, but she has her job, and she's ensnared.
Hey Twirly, thank you so much for the resub.
Love you. Have fun. Jatsu
Yeah.
hate Sharty too.
Thank you. Okay.
All in all, I guess I felt like I didn't have a guaranteed place there compared to them. I think they also just might be a little afraid of me. Tell me, Hinata, do I seem intimidating?
He slowly pushes me down, looking at me with cold eyes that feel like an entrance in endless abyss. His fear morphs into spiky arms and hands, complete with growing claws. Your friend is dressed as a Astarion, oh my. Yeah. Steve's Fugi is the Astarion version. I think you had that set with Lynn's stream with the Date with Death, wasn't it?
I think Lynn asked for it specifically, that's why, yeah.
That's fair. Even though they can't physically touch me, they still try to dig into my arms. Mia, oh my god, thank you so much, Mia, for the resub. Thank you.
Jatsu's.
Kosuke, don't I always say that I'm here for you? What does that tell you? I smile at him, ecstatic from slowly eating his fear.
I guess I'm not. At least, towards you.
He caresses my cheek as he smiles coldly.
Could it be that you're turned on?
Are we gonna get a spicy scene?
Do you... Do you like it when I push you down?
Oh my god, we're getting a live Patreon. As if. I usually like being in control, but his fear, it's so much. I grab his face and pull him down to kiss him, even biting his lip. He chuckles, letting go and sitting up.
Let's stop this for now.
But they're not married yet.
I wanted to tell you about my parents, after all.
I sit up as well and rest my chin on my hand.
I do think that I react a little differently to some things compared to others. Maybe my parents have a hard time understanding why I do certain things.
People usually tell me a version of their story while leaving out details that seem too intimate. Oh my god. Too intimate to them or wouldn't be favourable to them. In Miss Sarashi's case, it felt more like she was trying to avoid remembering the scariest moments. In Kosuke's case, either he truly doesn't understand what's too much for other people, or he doesn't want to scare me. But he did ask me if I find him intimidating. Isn't that a bit of a paradox? This is the first time I've tried so hard to understand a human. This is more difficult than I thought. Anyway, loyalty. That's what he... Oh, who's saying that? I rest my head on his lap and smile. I am me, Kosuke. I'm not your parents. I like being with you. His face crumples and he looks away, embarrassed and sad. His fear shrinks. I gently hold his hand. So, you're ready to face them with me? He nods, pulls me up and hugs me tightly. I feel something wet on my shoulder. Is he crying? I pat his back and smile. I'll gladly take over your heart, my little hunting dog. On our next day off, we visit his parents. They live in a house built in the Japanese style, complete with its own little garden. Outside they have a car and some bicycles, probably from when Kosuke and his siblings were younger and still lived at home.
Do you want me to do the father?
Yes, please. Unless you want me to
Okay.
do the mother's voice.
Welcome.
I brought some sweets as a polite gesture to his parents. I noticed they exchange nervous looks when Kosuke approaches them, but they soon act like they're happy to see him. They continue to act polite and welcoming, but the tension doesn't quite leave. Just when I thought we would sit together to eat the sweets with tea, Kosuke turns to me.
I'm going to have a longer talk with my parents and catch up with them. You can wait in my old room.
We get to see the old room? I lower my voice. I came all the way to your parents' home. There's no meaning if I leave you now. He gives me a genuine smile.
It's all right. We just need to discuss some things.
Left with no other choice, I follow him to his old room on the second floor. His room has wooden support beams on the walls and tatami mats on the floor. On them stands a single bed with a wooden frame on the left and a polished wooden study desk with high school math books in the right corner. Some open shelves stand near the door with little gadgets like an older handheld game console resting on them. Next to them, an old game cartridge and manga volumes neatly organised. 2 sliding doors and one wall indicate a built-in closet. Maybe it's an old one in which you store your futon, or a newer one to hang clothes in.
Sit wherever you like. You can even read some manga if you want. I have the old classic Dash Dunk. I'll be right back.
Now, what should I look at? What do we look at? He said we can read the manga, but I'm not interested in manga. Shall we find out what's in the closet? What's hiding in the closet? There's his high school uniform and some neat, preppy looking clothes. He must have liked looking clean cut and neat even back then. Look closer. What's this? Have we discovered a secret? When I look inside, I tense up. There's a small animal skull slightly covered by a small black piece of fabric, like it was put to bed. Next to it are colourful pens, an old Tamagotchi, and other small things a child or teenager would treasure. But they seem all over the place, as if they were from multiple children with various preferences. Wait, is that a cleanly ripped out fingernail? What? Oh no.
What are you doing there?
Oh no. Before I can turn around, I feel Kosuke's hand digging into my shoulder.
It's rude to dig into something hidden inside someone's home, don't you think?
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Kosuke?
Why did you have a look at my old treasure? I thought you were the one.
He's ready to tear me to pieces. If I don't say something convincing soon, I don't know what he'll do to me. But his hands are already on my neck. I desperately try to scream, but only a few words come out. Oh my god.
Oh, don't worry. if I tell my parents you collapsed, they'll just let me leave with you. They're too scared to really ask.
As more choking sounds escape me, I can barely register his sniffles and mumbles.
Why did you have to look, Hinata?
My vision turns dark. In the end, I was the one who got devoured. Ending uncover we got an ending already. There's 5 endings, by the way. Wait, can we load? Does it? Oh no, does it save all the way back here? No. We should have saved
You can
sooner.
skip pretty fast, I think.
Can we skip it? Oh, we can. We can skip majority of it. Okay. It is like... God. Wow. Do you think we'll start up where we visit the home? I'm assuming so.
Yeah, I think it skips anything that you've
okay.
seen. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we did the sliding doors, which was a bad idea. Why do these games always have a random hidden ending at the start that you have to redo after? I mean, I suppose it allows you to have like different endings and you can try and get different endings. You have to read it all over again. I felt a bit bad for Steve. There isn't much for him to read. I did most of the reading. I'm like, oh my god. I was hoping there'd be more. Okay, well, we can check out the plastic cage. Isn't this a cage for insect hunting? It's kind of hard to imagine Kosuke as an elementary school kid running around collecting beetles and such. I wonder what he liked about it. Okay, at least this doesn't lead to our death. It's the manga-dunk Kosuke mentioned. The high school basketball matches are masterfully drawn. I never went to high school, so I've looked like an adult since I was born and never saw the need for it. I gained my knowledge over the centuries by reading books, learning on the job and watching humanity progress. Thinking back, it's perplexing to see how they've come so far. I refocus on the manga volume. I guess Kosuke did a lot of stuff typical high school boys do as well. This manga was and still is popular. And then the final one is to wait for Kosuke. He's just here to look pretty. Yeah, Steve's just here to look pretty. Kosuke comes back to the room looking defeated. He tries to smile at me.
Let's go. My mum cooked dinner.
Oh, I thought we would just be here for a quick snack and tea.
They insisted I stay longer, so she just started cooking without listening. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. Don't worry. That's some fast cooking though.
She probably didn't want me to run off, so she cooked some simple pasta.
Simple pasta's fine too. Ah, stretch and hydrate. Let's go. Big stretch, Steve-o. Oh, and hydrate too. Ooh. Thank you for the redeems, baby doll. I follow him silently to the dining table, thank his mother for the dinner, and start to eat. Even now, they all seem tense. Kosuke's father clears his throat.
So, are you colleagues from work?
I pause, and before I can even answer, Kosuke jumps in.
He's a medical professional, I got to know.
And Stevie-o is his name-o. There's no escaping the hydrate police. I'll leave now. That's fine. Baby doll keeping everyone hydrated and stretched in all places. Yeah, baby doll's looking after streamer. I nearly said steamer. Looking after streamer and guest.
You met at a work conference then? Something like that.
Wow, Kosuke lies without blinking an eye. Well, in all fairness, it isn't a complete lie, but this behaviour makes his relationship with his parents even stranger.
Speaking of the medical field, are you still working as a psychologist? Yes. And you make money by listening to people? These are evidence-based treatments, Father. Yes, right. What do you do exactly, Mr. Kusumoto?
I'm a paramedic.
Ah, always right at the scene. Our oldest son is a doctor in a hospital, so we get to hear how particularly stressful emergency cases can be. Kosuke, on the other hand, doesn't tell us much. It's confidential, you know that. You can be vague about your work, no?
Kosuke's looking down at the table, clenching his fists and jaw. His mother speaks up. How about we talk about something other than work? How is Daisy, Kosuke? He immediately brightens up.
She's great. Lively and loyal like the golden retriever she is. I'm surprised you're able to take care of an animal now. We aren't there to clean up your messes anymore, you know.
Subtle shade, definitely so, especially from Dad. The dad is definitely not liking their son very much. Kosuke's fear of abandonment appears. The arms are not only spiky, but also physically glitching. Today they seem almost afraid to reach outward. While it makes for a fine snack, I need to concentrate and play my cards carefully to fully gain Kosuke's trust. I suspected Kosuke's relationship with his parents was bad, and I did come here to stand by Kosuke and earn his trust, but this is a lot to navigate. I can't stand my dog being intimidated by this weird old guy, but I don't know what I'm supposed to say in such an argument between humans. What should I do? Ooh. Let them talk or intersect and mention the grandmother's worry? I mean, we could mention grandmother's worry because grandmother did tell us that she was worried. So we're not really... And we are technically dating Kosuke as well, so we're not really busybodying either, I don't think. I lurk while I clean, but yous are doing great reading all this. Thank you, Witch. I very much appreciate it, and I hope your cleaning goes well. Let's intersect and mention Grandma's worry. Excuse me, Mr. Arima.
What is it?
I met Kosuke's grandmother on one of my shifts. My team brought her safely to a hospital.
So you were with her then? She only recently informed us of her fall. Is she really alright?
Yes, well, while it wasn't a bad case, she was still in pain. Even then, she was still worried about her grandson Kosuke. Why is it that a more distant relative is more caring towards Kosuke than his own father? You've done nothing but criticize him so far. Kosuke looks at me with widened eyes, at first in surprise, but then in thanks.
Excuse me, but you don't know what we've had to deal with raising him. We're his parents, so we have to guide him. I don't think I was out of line to do so.
I guess Kosuke showed irregular behaviour even when he was younger, but that's exactly what I want, so screw this guy. He's an adult, sir, taking care of himself with a respectable job as well. I don't know what else you expect from him.
Do what you want. You will come to regret it.
Let's go, Kosuke. Kosuke presses his lips together as he looks at me with admiration and gratitude. Once we're outside in an empty alleyway, he hugs me.
Thank you. Really.
I sigh and hug him back, even patting him in reassurance. The only one who gets to talk shit about you, Kosuke, is me. Ever since meeting Kosuke's parents, we've been closer than ever. Kosuke fully trusts me now and showers me with affection. I need to manage my mood much more because of it. It's become a norm for my current life to receive multiple calls and messages per day from him, and he regularly brings a flower bouquet and other gifts to our dates. That's kind of cute with the flower bouquet and gifts. It's a date. I have no choice but to let his gifts and personal items accumulate in my apartment. It's already small, but he's taking up more and more space in it. Is this normal for human lovers? Or is this already going too far even for them? He's invading. Whenever that thought crosses my mind, I get into a foul mood. I then look for an opportunity to make him jealous. I talk about imaginary people I spend time with, just so I can see and taste his fear of abandonment. It's kind of cruel of Hinata to do that. In return, I get scratches and bite marks from him, born from his intense jealousy. It's such an annoying balance we have between us. When can I finally let him loose? Just how do I do this without losing his trust in me? I sigh and prepare to go out. Today, we have another date. I tiredly walk with Kosuke around the shopping mall. He's as excited and happy as ever. On the first few dates he had a cute expression, but nowadays it looks unstable and overly euphoric.
Look, Hinata, isn't that cat plushie like you?
He points at a round plushie inside a claw machine. Do you want to go into an arcade? I guess. Now he's sulking. What does he want from me? I'm getting bored of this. Just then an intense wave of fear envelops me. My heart pounds as my whole body is electrified with need. I eagerly search for the source. Among the crowd, a man and a woman grab my attention. The man is terrified, his fear shaped into legs and arms, trying desperately to run away. Next to him is a middle-aged woman. The fear sends shivers down my spine as I taste it, but I shouldn't let her notice me. I found her once before when she was about to murder someone. I sensed the fear of the victim. I barely escaped her notice back then too.
What are you looking at?
If my BF can't win a plush from me in an arcade game, I'm breaking up with him. Oh no, but what if they're difficult? To be honest, a lot of them are rigged though. Kosuke's jealousy and fear makes me take a step back.
You're not even concentrating on our date. Lately you seem more checked out too. What am I to you? And now, on top of that, you dare to look at someone else?
He grabs my arm tightly and whispers into my ear.
You can't do this to me, Hinata.
I need to hurry and calm him down. This is the angriest I've ever seen him. Okay, calm down. Kosuke, look at me. I ignore who might stare at us and put my hands on his cheeks. I'm sorry that I made you insecure. I'm just not feeling well. But I still wanted to spend time with you. Maybe it would have been better if I'd rested at home. He pouts and shakes his head slowly.
So you forced yourself despite not feeling good?
Yeah, I did. I know how you feel when we can't see each other, but I didn't know it would affect you like this. Can you forgive me? I'm surprised at how convincing and empathetic I sound right now. Spending so much time with Kosuke must have forced me to learn one or two things about his relationship thing, or this relationship thing.
I'm sorry too. I was just unsure if you still felt the same about me.
This goddamn idiot. I'm letting you take up space in my apartment and spend so much time with you. You're one insatiable dog. Let's go and get something sweet, alright? He nods and follows. My struggles had better be worth it one day, Kosuke. The long-awaited jazz festival's today. These past few days, my band and I have practiced intensely to nail the performance, and today we woke up early to do a sound check, get our program pamphlet, and get our last questions answered by the staff. I take a sip of water after we finish our sound check. My phone vibrates. It's Kosuke.
Did everything go well? Do you still have some things to do?
Soundcheck went well, so I have to do some things. We'll perform at 4 PM tomorrow, right next to this route, 237 Cafe. I send him a photo and the address.
I know where that is. Makes it easy for me. Should I come a little earlier?
And they're both so toxic, I don't know who I'm rooting for. Root for both of them, Sophie. But yeah, they really are, because Hinata's already bored of Kosuke and he's like, oh, I really want to get rid of you now. And Kosuke's like, I love you. Sure, we can hang out near bandmate's car there. We'll be parking right behind the venue.
All right, rest well. And don't worry, I know you'll blow their minds tomorrow.
I grin with pride. It's actually great to have someone support me like this. Would I be able to do this for him, though? Why does stuff like this come easy to him? Is it because he's human? I try to push this confusion out of my mind and focus back on the preparation. Today's the day. After getting everything ready, we still have time before our performance. My band and I decide to go around drinking beer and watching other bands play. A lot of older people are performing. They're not bad, but it's clearly just a hobby to them. They likely only found the time for it near or during their retirement. Is that you, Steve?
Uh-huh.
Finding time to perform closer to your retirement.
Thanks, Jetsu.
No worries. There was also a high school band and a band of university students. I have to give props to the university students. They were really good and full of energy. This might be their final performance before they all go looking for jobs. My eyes wander to my bandmates. When will we be able to play? I scratch my head, chuck my empty paper cup and walk back to our car. There, I find Kosuke.
Hinata.
He smiles at me and before he can hug me, I stop him. Easy there, later in private, alright? If you just get dragged everywhere, Steve. I mean, Steve loves it, really.
True, Sophie, true.
I know he would hug me too tightly like usual if I let him. Not something I want to show the world here.
I know. Are you ready?
I nod and put my arm around him, like I would with a friend. Ready as ever.
What are your fans like? Will they come today as well?
We announce it on our Sidstagram, so yeah.
Are they more into your music or your looks?
Are Sophie and I the only ones who are nice to Steve? I am nice to Steve every now and then.
Jatsu is not nice to Steve.
I am nice to Steve. Steve lies. Maybe a mix. Well, Jatsu is fun. Thank you, Barry. Thank you so much. I grin as I see a tiny blob of fear of abandonment surrounding him, directing its arms at me. Oh, we are getting raided. Hello. Welcome in, raiders. Barry, can you do me a favor and do the shout out? Welcome in. Thank you for doing the shout out. You were just just chatting. Oh, I hope it was good. But yes, hello, my name is Jatsu. I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of story-based games as well as psychological horrors, and I also occasionally draw. BLVN, nice. Yeah, we are doing a BLVN today, and I have a special guest, Calin Leafshade. Thank you so much for all the follows. You guys are amazing. But I hope you guys are doing well and having a lovely, wonderful Thursday so far. If you haven't hydrated for a while, please make sure you grab your cup and take a nice big sip. And if you haven't moved for a while, please lift your arms up and do a nice big stretch. Hey, Faye, a BL visual novel? Yeah, I'm hoping there's nothing actually too spicy. Hello, your model's really cute. My friend Study Pulse guided us over to you, so we drop them by Faye. Thank you so much for sending your friends here, Faye. I very much appreciate it. No worries. Thank you so much for dropping by and saying hi. And thank you so much for all the follows. Oh my god. You guys are amazing. But yeah, so we are playing a BL visual novel called Fear Bonding. Or do you know Faye? Oh, so good. Everyone knows Faye. Faye's everywhere. And we like Faye. But yeah, so we are playing a visual novel. Please note that this is a demon / yandere parent, so there might be mentions of abuse. I should have put a oh, thank you, Barry, for the trigger warning. I forgot to do that earlier. Thank you. But yes, we will continue. Jealous? He sighs.
I know you like performing, but yeah.
I lower my voice and whisper into his ear. Endure it well and I'll reward you later, alright? He looks at me with widened eyes, but he can't help but smile. This has gone so much easier after all our dates. Enduring his showers of affection, calls and texts was worth it. Now he listens to me well, and he doesn't really doubt me, but everyone else around me. As long as he shows me what he's doing to them, I gladly let him loose. Suddenly I hear my bandmates calling. When I go to check my phone for the time, I notice it's not in my pocket. I groan and tap Kosuke's shoulder. Could you do me a favour? I left my phone in my car. It's parked a little further away, right by the sober place that we went to before. Could you go get it after our first 2 songs? I need to take and post pics with it right after our performance. We played the first 2 songs the best anyway. He looks at me like a sad dog.
But I don't want to miss the rest.
Please. He sighs and agrees. Wait, hang on. Why are you guys saying I'm more sus? No, don't go telling new people here that I'm sus. I am an angel. I am the most innocent of innocents, as I've always been telling you guys since the start.
Said we should spit roast a viewer earlier.
Shush you. That was before Raiders came in. It doesn't count. Oh, they love themselves. Well, you're in the right place then, Jack. No, I said nothing of the sort. I did not say it. I deny it. There's no proof. Oh my god, there is a proof. Oh, did you clip that? Okay, thank you so much. So there is proof, apparently. He sighs and agrees. I hand him my car keys and step in front of the mic. I tune my e-guitar one last time. Then I greet the audience and they clap and shout back. As our singer takes over, we get into the flow, lose ourselves in the music and enjoy the attention. The sun shines and warms my body, beer flows and the smell of grilled meat fills the air. I hear our fans squill and take photos and videos. Kosuke just smiles at me. He must be filled with a complicated mix of emotions. He likes when I smile, but he doesn't like seeing me smile at other people. But I need you to look at the crowd paying attention to me, Kosuke. Doesn't it rile you up? Don't you want to get rid of all these people? Then I notice a weird smile in the crowd. I force my eyes away from it. Now is not the time for a disgusted expression. Smile, Hinata. After the first two songs, Kosuke moves away. And there's a chat sus and Jatsu's winning. Hey, look, that chat sus was put in afterwards. And to be fair, majority of chat sus is Mia. No, sorry, Mia. I'm outing you here. We play the rest of our songs and soon our time is over. We call our fans to a place beside the stage so the next band can prepare. Kosuke is still not back, so we use the phone of another bandmate. Even after we're done with our small fan meeting, I still don't see him around. That's odd. I let my bandmates know that I'm going to my car and head over. The huge crowd that gathered today for the festival slows my pace. Is this why Kosuke still isn't back? Oh my god, abandoned Bad Dragon toy just followed. Is that one of yours, Steve? Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my god, and we have a stretch. Nice big stretch. Name a knife. Oh my god, what a name. The closer I get to my car, the fewer people are around. I'm glad I chose to park here. Okay, Somni, thank you so much for the follow. I love the reactions to the name. I mean, Steve's the one that complains he always gets the emails from Bad Dragon, so that's why I had to ask it was one of his.
Wait, what's Bad Dragon, Jatsu?
I don't know. What is Bad Dragon? You tell me.
You don't know?
No.
Okay, sure.
I'm innocent, I told you. I'm but an angel. Suddenly a waft of delicious fear overtakes my senses. My heart races as I cover the deranged smile I can't stop making. Just where is this coming from? My car? Why did I get sus for that? I then reach my car. Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. Whose feet? Did we say? Whose feet am I looking at? Confused, I draw closer. Oh, what is going on? I see Kosuke sitting on the back seats and a man lying in front of him, on his back struggling against Kosuke's iron grip. He's looking straight into my eyes. The intense fear was just the other man's at first, but now Kosuke's fear of abandonment grows in size, enveloping us both. Oh, sorry. I need to hurry and reassure him. I've never seen his fear get this big before. What should I do? Say something. You must have stopped him. Kosuke looks at me totally confused. I push the stranger's leg into the car and close the door behind me. Who is this guy?
Oh, I think he's some disgusting stalker or something. I saw him watching your performance and then caught him trying to break into your car.
He's very strangely happy. He really is.
I acted like I thought he was a friend of one of your bandmates and offered to open the car for him. And then
Great job, Kosuke. I feel so safe with you. No worries, thank you, Sob, for stopping by and joining us on the stream, and it was very nice meeting you all as well. His fear of abandonment shrinks. It's a little regrettable, but now I don't have to focus so much just to talk. Kosuke, you're gonna get rid of him, right? That's what you want to do, yeah? He nods. Then, let's do this together. We just need to get rid of him somewhere with fewer people around. The stranger makes a fuss when he hears that. Ah, shut up. What do you think would happen if you went after me, fucking delusional idiot?
Hinata, can I choke him?
Sure. Wow. Wow. While Kosuke puts the stalker through unimaginable pain and fear, I take the stalker's phone and look through it, opening it with his fingerprint. Luckily he's logged into all his apps. He liked all of our band's posts and sent many disgusting messages to my number from this device alone. How much more is on all his burner phones? Yup, he's a stalker alright. Just as I say that, the stalker goes quiet. He's either dead or unconscious. His fear is also gone for now. Kosuke shakes his hands and sighs.
Choking someone requires a surprising amount of strength. But are you really okay, Hinata?
We get a kissing scene! We get a kissing scene! I give him a passionate kiss. This wonderful dog did it. He killed someone for me. I'll gladly reward him. Kosuke, this is exactly what I want. I need protection. And you're so dedicated to me that you would go this far, right? I love it. I love it when you intimidate others, when you're jealous. I love it when you get rid of others.
Love it.
Yes, and isn't it romantic to commit a crime together? It binds us for eternity. We wouldn't want to snitch on each other after all. We can only go this far for each other. A nervous, twisted smile appears on Kosuke's face.
Finally, someone understands my love. Yes, this isn't too much. I'm fine. Finally, I found someone who won't leave.
As tears flow down his cheeks, I hug him. What a wonderful, wonderful dog he is. I give my bandmates a heads up that I'm going home early, then shift to the driver's seat. Kosuke sits down next to me. We hold hands as I hum and drive further and further outside the city. The number of cars driving past us dwindles until we finally find a good empty spot near a river. This is devious. Not the post-stroke kiss. There, the earth is moist enough to dig up with bare hands. Thankfully, I have some spare clothes in the car we can change into later. After making sure the stalker is dead and the phone is submerged in the water for a while before I take it with me, we bury the body deep into the earth. They committed crime together. Then we drive out further to smash the phone and throw it into the ocean. I don't know if we'll ever be discovered or not, but now it's up to nature and luck. I walk down the beach with Kosuke hand in hand. Kosuke looks blissfully at me, and I return his affection. I finally captured you, my hunting dog. I look forward to our future. Oh, we got an ending. We got internally entangled. Shall we try for one more?
Sure.
And then
I don't know what we would do differently.
I mean, there was a few times where, you know, the timed responses.
Yeah, I guess
maybe if I like miss the responses, and then maybe let's just skip all that. That ending was better, sort of. I mean, they committed the crime together and then ran away together. Happily ever after, right? So we'll skip all that. It might just be really short endings, to be honest. And then we just do wait for Kosuke. Oh, let's do let them talk, actually. Because we didn't do... We stood up for him. Murdering someone together is true love. Right, Cesar? Right? Commit crime, do romance, or something like that. I don't know. His father's gaze turns towards me.
Maybe it's my responsibility to tell you. You know, Kosuke always had a fascination with what other children his age treasured. But he would go too far. No matter what we said, he would take. Enough.
Kosuke's shout pierces my ears. A few seconds pass before his mother ends the silence. Maybe today isn't a good day.
I agree. Let's go.
Kosuke rushes outside and I run after him. I soon catch him in the shadow of a tree. Kosuke, come on, look at me. He doesn't. He looks to the ground, refusing to meet my eye. I'm sorry, Kosuke. I thought I could do better.
No, it's not your fault. Just, I need some time at home to calm down.
I reluctantly let him go. After weeks with no reply from Kosuke to my messages and calls, I see that it was a huge mistake. I even asked my colleagues how I should go about trying to meet someone who doesn't reply to my messages. They only told me that there's not much I can do. Shit, fucking damn it. During one restless night, I wandered by Kosuke's apartment. Just where did I go wrong? Should I have been more accepting, more sympathetic? Is that the big difference between me and his ex? That she's a human who can actually understand his emotions better? I kick a pebble out of frustration and regret letting this golden opportunity go. Now my only company is the constant little hunger in my long, long life. Okay, so that was one ending, disconnect. These are all very short endings, but it's fine. It means I don't have to keep you here for too long, Steve-O.
That's okay. I'm enjoying reading.
I'm glad. I was a little bit worried, but no, it's fine. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Okay, so let's skip to... That means we've got 2 more endings to go. Yeah, I do think it's when we don't like react. Wait for Kosuke. So then we do intersect, mention grandma. We can skip all that. Okay, so this one's the first bit. So we don't calm him down. We just let him. I was too late. Kosuke tightens his grip and pulls me into his car nearby. Soon we're back at his place. I hope this just ends with more bite marks. He pushes me down onto the sofa, kisses and bites my neck like an enraged beast. Then he looks more tenderly at me as he gently caresses my cheek. But just when I think he's calmed down, he pulls me into a room I've never been in before. I see a huge dog cage. A shiver runs down my spine as I try to flee, but he's already shoved me in it, chaining one of my wrists to the cage. Please, Kosuke, calm down. Isn't this chain overkill? He gives me a terrifying smile, gentle but cold.
I dreamed of this moment, Hinata. I thought to myself so many times I shouldn't do this.
What is it, my turn? Baby doll, you know if you say that, I'm sure someone can arrange a dog cage for you. I'm sorry.
But there you go, being distracted and looking at other people. And your hand. You'll soon know why I did this.
Josh was right. Josh was right. He did predict a dog cage. I forgot about that. He leaves the room for a moment and then comes back with a sewing kit. What is that? He continues to smile and binds a towel around my head, basically gagging me with it. Then he takes out a sharp knife and starts to cut into the ring finger of his left hand. I scream from the searing pain as blood soaks our hands. After a while, Kosuke is finished with my torture. He's cut out one long strip of skin around my finger, as if to leave a trace of a ring on it. Oh, no, that's disgusting. Oh my god. No. Oh, that sounds really painful. Oh my god. He carefully starts the bleeding, stitches up what he can, wipes away the blood and disinfects it.
I'll make a leather ring out of it, so I can always carry you with me,
Oh my god.
even if I have to leave this apartment.
Oh my god, he's making the leather ring out of our skin? That's just... Oh no. Oh my god. That is... Yeah, it's a big ew. That's a big ew.
You're forever mine, Hinata.
He disinfected it, he cares. Basic level of hygiene. Oh my god, a ring for me. Oh my god, that was probably one of the worst endings, ending up in the dog cage and then having the skin of your finger like ripped off and turned into a ring. Like, ugh. Ew. The demon becomes the dog. Oh my god. The demon did become the dog, even though Hinata was the one constantly calling Kosuke the dog. Okay, so we have one more ending. Let's all skip out. But yeah, Josh really did call it with the dog cage. Intersect. Okay, we skip. We calming down. Skip. Say nothing. Okay. Demon Star, he was just manifesting what he wanted for himself. Josh just wanted a dog cage for himself. I mean, we can put him in a dog cage too. I think he'd make a very cute pet. I was too slow. Kosuke has already pushed me. Hang on. Kosuke has already pushed the face of the stranger into the back seats, putting his knee on his head to make him stay there. His free hand now pulls me inside as he closes the door.
No. You shouldn't have seen this. I should have erased him before you even had to look at this disgusting pig, but now... Oh no. Accepting me like this is still impossible for you, isn't it, Hinata?
He rambles on in fear and shock, all while tying me and the stranger up with cables from my equipment and spare clothes. Kosuke has somehow gained inhuman strength. He's able to handle both me and the stranger. Is it because he's filled with adrenaline right now? Then I look at the stranger, I realise it's the same person who had this weird smile when I performed. What's he doing here in my car? Before I can think about it more, Kosuke blindfolds me with some clothes and puts me next to the driver's seat. I hear the stranger being choked until he finally falls silent. Then Kosuke comes to the driver's seat and turns on the car and drives out of the lot. Where are you bringing us, Kosuke?
Somewhere. Don't worry.
Please, just explain. I'll understand.
No. Now you're just afraid of me and won't tell me anything to escape. You'll never be able to accept me.
He starts to sob. I can hardly think straight while I'm so intoxicated with his fear. The few seconds I'm sober enough to feel my desire to live, I try to move, but that just makes Kosuke grip my leg. I guess it's a warning. I slowly give up. With this kind of fear and how intoxicated I am with it, there's no way I'm able to formulate a plan to get out of this. After a while, the car stops. The stranger behind me is still unconscious, or dead. I haven't heard a sound from him. Kosuke hauls me out. I hear a river nearby. Kosuke, please, think this over.
No, it's too late for that. But don't worry, I'll follow you soon. After I get rid of that pig who looked at you with those disgusting eyes and tried to break into your car.
He's gonna follow us soon. Oh my god, this is like a fake Romeo and Juliet, Deb. Maybe that's my stalker. If it really is, get rid of him well, make him suffer.
I will.
You still don't believe I can accept you?
I'm too afraid, Hinata. I don't know when you'll change and leave me as well. I can't bear it anymore. I can't have you leaving me as well. But when I end you, you can't, right?
I feel his hand on my neck as he starts to choke me.
I'll follow you soon.
In a blissful high of fear, I die today. And yeah, and this is the final end. The ending, don't leave me. And that's all the endings, I believe. All 5 endings. That was quite fun. I wish it was a bit longer, actually.
It was shorter than I thought.
Same. I actually thought it would be a little bit longer than this, but that's fine. We can find another game next time. Yeah, good job. Thank you, Faye. Would you be interested in doing another reading game with me at some other point if I find one?
I would love to, Jatsu. I would love to.
Yay! Another victim. Steve's video was really good. It really was. So when I played the demo, I actually, admittedly, the first person I thought of was Steve. I was like, oh, this one could be fun for Steve and I to play. That's why I wish it was longer. That was fun. Yeah, same here. I really wish it was longer. But no, I will try and find another psychological thriller sort of game. Find a GL game, a girl love game. Steve, can you do your best female impression?
I really wish I could, but I don't think that's a good idea.
No, not a nice little high pitch, Steve-o. Dear.
I don't think so.
But yeah, no, I'll find something else and then we can hopefully play that. But yeah, I will probably end it here then. We'll call it a short stream, which is fine. I hope you guys had a lot of fun joining us, listening to us ramble off on one with Toxic when you thought of Steve. I did. I did know they were toxic. But I wasn't thinking of Steve because they were toxic. I just thought, Steve's voice would be quite good for this, is what I thought. I don't think Steve is toxic. Don't worry, I don't associate you with toxicity. What would you do if I had? If it was that reason?
I mean, arguably your character was kind of just as bad, so...
Yeah, they were both just as bad as each other. But yeah, no, I'll try and find something a little bit longer next time. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for joining us. I very much appreciate all of you. And thank you so much again for like all the rays and hanging out and interacting and whatnot. Shall I see if I can find someone to raid actually? Let's have a look. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to send you guys to someone new that I found not too long ago. And they are doing a music stream. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch, baby doll. Just going to give you that quickly. Hydrate, Steve.
Well, hydrate.
Yeah, hang on. Let me send you guys off to... So this guy is called Tylus. He only started streaming about a month or so ago. And he already breaks the algorithm like big time. So let's see if I don't think my computer's gonna play nice. Oh, I really need to update this. Steve, can you give me 10k to buy a new computer?
What, 10k for a computer? That seems a little extravagant.
Yeah, 10k, please. Right. If you are sub, please use this raid message. If you are not subbed, please use this raid message. I don't think I'll be able to copy my own raid message. Damn, straight to the point, huh? I mean, why not? If you don't ask, you don't get, right? Steve, when are you next streaming?
Next streaming tomorrow night.
Do you know what you're streaming tomorrow?
I'm going to play Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice.
Oh yeah, I did read that you were going to play that. Okay. Well, Steve will be streaming tomorrow. My next stream is Saturday. I'll be continuing with more Ace Attorney. But yes, thank you again for joining us. And I hope you guys have a lovely and wonderful evening. And I will see you guys very soon. So bye-bye now. For now, even. Say bye, Steve.
Bye-bye, everybody.